Hi guys, what's up? So I know I've been gone long, but I'm back and I'm better. Okay, so today I put a poll on Twitter and I said see roommates from Dustbin part 2 because I already have one, but this is another roommate I'm talking about anyway. And if you guys wanted to see the video, the story time on me on my wig falling off, but the votes, there were like 11 votes. Yay! There were 11 votes and the highest one was the roommate from Dustbin part 2. So this story is not really spectacular, to be honest. It's just a situation where like there was already like animosity before I became her roommate, and that was it. So it's not really like from the Dustbin. I mean, she's still from Dustbin, to be honest, but so I'll just get right into it. So I transferred schools in 2015, and I decided that I was going to go to a new school. So when I transferred, I went to school during the summer, like the beginning of the first week of summer, and I was like, okay, I'll go look for apartments, and I'll also go and look for I'll find out classes I need to take, all those kind of things, find out the credits that transferred, the ones that didn't, all of that jazz. So after that I went there and I found this apartment. I loved it. I was like, okay, fine, I'm going to sign my lease here. So I told the lady that took me on the tour, and she was actually the owner, so she took me on the tour and everything. And then when I finally told her my name, actually in the beginning I was like, oh, my name is Kainsala, and then she was like, I really hate when people say that this has nothing to do with this video, but I really hate when people say that they can't pronounce my name. It's really like, it's Kainsala. It's really simple, and I just don't like when you say you can't pronounce it. I'm sorry, that's just how I feel. But anyway, so when I announced my name, she's like, oh my gosh, like, where are you from? I'm like, oh, I'm Nigerian. She was not like, oh, there's this girl that's also Nigerian here, her name is we're going to call her X. Her name is X. And oh my gosh, she's so nice. She kept on raving about how nice this girl was. I was like, oh, that's fine, I'll be nice, you know, having Nigerian. Mind you, that other roommate that I had was Nigerian too. I should have known that it's not by force to room with your people, just stay in your lane. But I ended up rooming with her. So I went back to Nigeria that summer for like, I think a week or so, or more than like maybe like a week and a half, because I needed to go and do something to go to a different place. So immediately I got that sorted out, I said, okay, let me hang out with some of my friends. So in Nigeria I hung out with, let's say her name is Bambi. So I hung out with Bambi and I was like, oh hey, like, you know, we're just chatting and stuff. And then she was not like, because I didn't tell that many people I transferred schools. Like the only people that knew were like people in my old school, and they were probably just asking like, I need to come back, and I was like, I don't think so. So that was those were the only people, and my family obviously. So wait, did I say her name was Bambi? Yeah, I said Bambi. Okay, so Bambi was not like, like, you're changing schools. I was not like, nah, did I tell you that? I was like, yeah, I am, because I even forgot that I was changing schools, to be honest. I was like, yeah, I am, like, what's up? She's like, oh, like, nothing really, but one time one of her friends came to her house and, like, you know, was sleeping over or whatever her situation was, and her and X, which is my soon-to-be roommate, were talking. Okay, let me just give you a rewind real quick. So X DM'd me during that summer after I had already left where my school was. She DM'd me saying, hi, how are you? No, she followed me on Twitter, and I followed her back because I figured like that the lady already told me her name, so I was like, oh yeah, this is from my roommate, so no biggie. So I followed her back, and she said hey. She DM'd me. I don't know if I can find the message. I probably will be able to find the message, and I'll actually put the message there because I don't see, I'll just remove her name. I don't see what the big deal is. But she was like, oh hey, like, you know, if you need any help, like, you know, nice things. People I don't get why people do that thing when they know that they're not genuine. It's not by force to like say hi to them. But when you see the person, you say hi to that person and it'll be alright. But that's not what she did. She took time out of her own day to say hi to me. So I was like, alright, cool, she's a nice person. Now fast forward to that lunch that I was having with Bambi. Bambi now said that, oh no, like the girl was talking about you and was saying that when they said KY, I was thinking in my own head that this is the same KY, but lo and behold, it was me. And mind you, Bambi is in the United Kingdom. She's in Manchester, London, wherever she was in the UK. This is the UK. The information I heard was in Nigeria. This happened this conversation happened in the UK and the US. I went to Nigeria, I heard the gist, came back to America. Like, see how like us Nigerians are you have to be very careful when it becomes you have to be very careful with Nigerian gist, because, well, not Nigerian gist, but like Nigerians in general, because like you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. It's so weird. Like, and it's like the country has like how many states? Like 36. Yet people still fall into these little traps. But anyway, so I was not like, wow, what did she say? So she was like, oh, you're ugly, your YouTube is trash. She was just like, you know, telling me things the babe said. And I was like, wow, this is interesting. So I pulled up the Twitter DM and I was like, I'm kind of, that's weird because she sent me this. So I was like, and I know one thing for a fact, like, where does like me and Bambi, like, there's no need for her to like talk trash about me to me. It wouldn't make any sense, you know. So when the girl now said, what did she even say? I just collected all my information in Nigeria, then uploaded myself back to America. When I got back to America, I went to school and I told my boyfriend like what happened. And I was like, oh, I don't want to room with her because I just feel like there'll be too much animosity. I'm going to feel like she already hates me. There's already this like wall pretty much. He was like, she's not like that, that he kind of knows her, that she just doesn't just seem like that. And I told him like the full story. She was not like, that's weird that he hates people like that. And I was like, yeah, I do too, but whatever, shit happens. So when I got to the room, like the first instance with her, the first minute I met her, like I was already kind of turned off by her, because you know you already have this thing in the back of your own head where this person has already said all this shit about you and now they're trying to be nice and stuff. So the first time I met her, I was actually naked. Funny enough, her brother and her mom came in. That was like weird as fuck. I just ran into my room with my towel and she was like, oh mommy, oh let's be going, like as if I was doing something there, but I was just naked. I like to be naked, like pretty much in my own house, yeah. But now that I live alone, trust me, I'm gonna be naked 24/7. Like I don't see why I'm wearing clothes in my house, but whatever. So the girl now said that, oh, let's go. So after that day, next day I was just like, isn't this girl going to like, we don't need to like be friends, right? She doesn't need to like talk to me like we're friends. So she now said that she like, let's go for this thing called Fall Fest. I was like, oh, what is it? Let me dress up. Okay, so I got dressed and everything, and then we went there. So she took me to the place and I was kind of uncomfortable. She was with her friend and like I already felt like there was nothing else that could make me feel comfortable, because if I already know all of this shit about me, about myself that you said about me, it's like already kind of weird. I don't want to have to do this. So anyway, I hung out with her. Then the next day, then I was like, nah, I can't do this. Like this girl could literally kill me in my sleep and I wouldn't like, because she's being too nice. Like you can't be that nice and have said that shit to me. It's like fake, completely fake. I don't like that kind of shit. It's just like I wouldn't go out of my way. If I hate you, I wouldn't go out of my way to invite you to things, you know what I mean? She didn't invite me to that many things actually. After a while, I feel like she realized that we're not close like that. So she now so that after that day, okay, this was another instance that happened that no, actually, so I confronted her about it. So I went to the so I just said, oh hey, what's up, like I want to talk to you. So I heard this, that. So I told her about what Bambi and her best friend were saying. Said what Bambi told me that her best friend said. I didn't even mention Bambi's name, but obviously this girl, if you didn't say anything, wouldn't it be like, oh, okay, I didn't say anything, why does this girl think I said anything about her? Would you go and would your friend text my friend and say like, what the fuck? Right? Exactly. That's how I know that it was true. That's exactly how I know it was true. So she immediately, I finished like confronting. I was just like, I just wanted to clear the air because I just feel like unwanted here, and I don't even have to be a remake. I can just ask to be changed and I'll be changed. But like I don't see how it makes any difference, like, you know. So she said, oh no, I didn't say anything. Like, this is fake girls, that's what they always do. You see, you can't say the shit you said behind me in front of my face. It's so irritating. Oh my god. She's like, no, I didn't say it like that. I just meant like, oh, I'm nervous that I'm having a new roommate. I was like, okay, cool, you have amnesia. I didn't say you have amnesia to her, but I was just in my head like, this babe has amnesia now. Cool. All right. So then after I went back to my friend Bambi and I was like, this bitch really tried it and said that she don't say shit. Alright, cool. So then her friend Bambi sent me screenshots that her friend sent to her. Hopefully, I've changed my phone since that time like twice already, so I probably won't find those screenshots. But Twitter is easy to see DMs that would have already been sent to you. So And I told Bambi that, oh wow, because her friend was like, yo, what the hell, that how can I be talking to my friend in confidence, and then because you're there you feel like you're going to go and tell your friend what we said. I'm like, how can you have, like, I swear to God Almighty, if I ever see that her best friend outside, like, I swear I will literally punch her in the fucking face. Like, she's trifling AF. Come on, if I was talking about, if you were in my house and I was talking about this your best friend, tell me you wouldn't fucking go and tell her, like, why are you being so fake? Like, there's no need for all of that. There's absolutely no need. Why do people feel the need to be so daft? She now felt the need to tell her. Oh my God, I was just like, yo, I wish I was like right there and then. Like, I would have punched the fuck out of her face. Like, don't ever fucking text me in your lifetime that trash that you just texted me. So when she now sent it to me, the babe sent it to me, and Bambi sent it to me, and I was like, interesting. So this girl was just lying. She's foolish. So I just left it there, and I was just like, whatever. Like, it's not like I have to be her best friend. It's not like, it's just we have to just be cordial with each other, pretty much. I'm not going to use any of your shit. I'm not going to disrespect you, nothing. I'm just going to come in, come out. There's one thing that she did that pissed me, but I don't want to talk about that one, only because, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's hard to explain it, but like, if you guys want to know that little info, I can tell you guys on my Snapchat, but I just feel like this one is a little too open in the air. My family watches this. I don't want to let y'all know all of that. So the girl now came back to me, Sha, and said that, oh, so after that whole scenario, there was one other day, like what I was going to tell you guys initially. Like, one of her friends came to the house and they used my cup, and I have no issue with, like, if you know me, you will know that I have no issue with you using any of my things. Like, absolutely none. Zero. None. Z. But this bitch felt the need to, like, make it seem like I did. So she now, her friend, let me tell you what they did. This is what they did. But you know how, like, you talk with your face and, like, but not out loud. So this is what they did, and I'll say with what I felt like was being said, but they said it with their faces. The girl was like, oh shit, she's going to see me using her cup, one of her cups. Then my own roommate was like, yeah, so what? I've never had a problem with you using my cup, so why is that an issue now? I just don't know about these traveling ass hoes. Like, oh my God. But anyway, I think okay, so on her birthday, I met this other girl. This is my friend now, and you've actually seen her. I can't say her name because you guys, she's on my channel all the time, Halima. And Halima was telling me that, oh, Bambi, no, not Bambi, X, which is my roommate, like, one day she asked her, like, oh, can I, like, oh my gosh, your shoes are really pretty, where are they from? And the girl told her, like, oh, I don't share my websites. Huh? What the fuck does that mean? That's how you know a trifling person. I've never heard that sentence in my lifetime. In my 21 years of living on this earth, I do not share a website. I don't know where the fuck you guys were bred, or where the fuck she was bred, that sentence happened to come out of her mouth. But what I was like, Halima, that's a bloody lie. Like, no one will ever say that. She was like, why would I now be lying? And I was kind of annoyed with Halima, because, like, I was thinking to myself, Halima, ah, God, thigh-high boots, just put it online. Put it on Google. Google will bring out different options for you to even choose from. Like, how can someone say that? Like, ugh. Anyway, thank God me, I couldn't even ask her for anything fashion related. Like, her style and my style are in two different places. Everything about her and me are in two different places. So we used to have some conversations sometimes and everything, but she was just a trash roommate in general. Even that night of her, one night ago, she invited me to her birthday, the night of the birthday. She was like, and I know she said it because, like, she invited me on that day so that in case because, you know, like, if you ask somebody something last minute, you're hoping that they have something to do so that they don't have to come, but you just feel the need to, you know, extend that because I'm your roommate. Oh God, it's like, I am not begging to be friends with you, so what the fuck is this shit? I'm not begging, so what the fuck is this shit? But anyway, I got to the dinner, and me too, I did my own fake shit. When they told us to talk about all the things that we should say something to the celebrant, I was like, oh, you were, like, super nice to me. you know, when I first met you, you sent me a message on Twitter and you tried to like do this and that. And yeah, so that's pretty much, that was my own little fake thing that I did, which I didn't need to do. I should just be like, oh yeah, like, you know, you're a cool person, period, and be like, pass it on. Or I could have just blasted her out on her birthday dinner and it would have been awesome. It would have been, actually, because I would have just been like, what the fuck? It would have actually been quite cool. I'm kind of hot, oh my god. Yeah, so that's pretty much my experience with this foolish girl from my past. She moved out, and no, not that she moved out, she graduated, congrats to her life, and that was it. Yeah, this is just my little advice to people who are in college or about to enter college or whatever, because I watch all these roommate stories sometimes and I'm just thinking like, there was no need for this. There was absolutely no need for this shit to happen. It's like you know someone, or you find your roommate online. You're nice, you say hi, because I'm just not that person that would randomly say hi to you just because you're my roommate or you're about to be my roommate. That's just me personally. But I don't know, I guess, whatever. Everyone, different strokes for different folk, yeah. But if you find, like, you don't need to talk shit about people before you meet them. It just makes you seem low as a person. It's like, especially when you say shit, like, the one that pissed me off the most is ugly. Do you guys know? And my YouTube channel is shit. And the fact that she was going to use me, the fuck does that mean? It pisses me off because, like, you cannot fucking create this face, bitch. You cannot. You will never be able to create this face. As in, never in your lifetime. Ever. So, what is the issue? Why are you bothered about my own face? What you should be bothered about is your face and your own friends. Your friends and their faces, not mine. Don't be bothered about my YouTube channel. Be bothered about the channels that you watch, because you're watching me, yabi, and you think my shit is shit, but why are you watching it? Why are you watching it? I thought so. Even if you only watch one video, why did you watch? You shouldn't have clicked on it if you thought that was what it was. And then you're going to use who? No coins that will be. Oh my god. But anyway, yeah, and that's pretty much it. And I was actually super nice to her. Like, I helped her do some shit. Like, I even helped her dye her hair one time. I'm a nice person. Like, people can try me from now to next year, and it's just in my soul to be nice like that. I don't know why. But, it's so hot. Just refresh. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think my next video is going to be on how to make this bun. I did this bun out of an old wig. It was so simple to actually put it on. But yeah, I think that's what my next video will be on. And follow me on Twitter so that, you know, you guys can talk to me and suggest me videos to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.